It's a Saturday morning. Usually I go to the gym a lot earlier, but today it's weekend and I'm planning to sleep in a bit. It's around 6 a.m. and I get up from my bed. Just wash up a little bit before going to the gym and get in my car, grab my keys, go downstairs, get in my car, drive a couple miles. My gym isn't too far from here, maybe 3 miles. I drive my car up there and I scan my card with the door and I enter. The first thing I see is this one of the gorgeous person I have ever seen in my life. And I'm planning and my workout plan I'm following has a deadlift for me today. How our gym is laid out is there's a main room which has all the machines and in the middle and on the side, and you go back to a different section where all the free weights are. I walk across and go to the other room. I'm setting up my plates, my deadlift, and next rack to me there is the same girl doing her squats or whatever she was doing. I was like, oh, now Moman, it's time to show off. I put like 25-pound plates extra and I do like 2 reps and I give up. I'm like, all right, hold on here. I take off the plates and I do my regular deadlift. For some reason, after that, the universe aligned so well that every exercise I had was literally next to whatever she was doing. I went to do the cable chest press and she was doing like cable triceps and right next to me. Every workout I was doing, she would eventually just show up, or I would eventually show up next to her. Maybe I was just attracted to her so much that I just picked those. Who knows? Maybe that's how it happened. Maybe universe just aligned. And after a while, we just separate and I am just doing my free weights in the dumbbell section and I see she goes back to the main room where the door to the locker rooms is and the door to leave, and I'm like, oh shit, she's about to leave. Moment, hustle up, you need to get it together. I get it together. I jog. I literally run up to her vicinity and I see she's like just messing around with her stuff, ready to leave. And she's wearing this hoodie, just some random hoodie. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I know it was an anime hoodie or something like that. And I go back and she's doing her stuff. I'm on the back right around there. I'm like, oh, hey, I really liked your hoodie. I did not know anything about the hoodie. Oh, I really like the hoodie. She was like, oh, thank you. And chit chat, oh, how long have you been working out? Do you come here often? Blah. Just nervously and slowly. And now that we ended the chit chat, I haven't asked her out or anything. And she's just ready to go. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, can I get your number or something? And she, as like I said, she was already turned. It was such a meant to be. And I was like, oh, can I get your number? And she was like, yeah. She put her number in and she leaves. We go on the first date the exact same day. And that was my longest relationship, my last longest relationship ever. I'm telling you this because I came to this point from a little teenager who moved to US in 2014 when he was 14 in middle school, when he was sitting in his yellow school bus in the middle seat next to the window, and he used to see all these white kids having like girlfriends, and I see this one couple I still remember. They were like the popular couple and I would see them leaking out and stuff. I was like, that was a time when I had this like interest of kind of want a girlfriend. I want to feel this feminine love. Don't get me wrong, my mom did her best, but difference, girlfriend is a girlfriend. And I thought I was not good enough because I just moved to US. I moved to Missouri, middle of nowhere, from Gujarat, Pakistan, couple months ago. And I'm still getting used to think everything is just such a new experience for this teenager, 15-year-old teenager, that I'm totally confused. But in this time, I start talking to girls, mostly just online, on like Snapchat, on Instagram. And one day I'm talking to this one girl and I send her my picture, and I still remember she said, quote unquote, oh, you are kind of ugly. And that was the moment when I literally changed everything. My mom has fed us so much soda, so many like, Chip Ahoy cookies, and my mom was spoiling us. We've been far from our because we were in boarding school when she came to US, so we were away for a couple of years, around five-ish years. We didn't see each other much. So he was spoiling us with all the American food, all the candy, all the sodas, all the cookies, every processed food you can imagine my mom would give us. That was a way of her showing love and showing us the new things. I love, even though it was pretty bad, but I love her for that. That really was the sweetest thing of my life. But anyways, once I got that text, I was like, I need to get to the gym. I knew about the gym. I used to watch YouTube, Logan Pauls of the time and the Jake Pauls of the time and the Team 10, and wanted to be all the shredded influencer. And so our apartment complex had this small little gym. It was like they had like 3 treadmills, one mean machine, and then just couple free weights. And I would go there, just do random shit. I didn't know what I was doing, but the thing was, me just entering the gym, me just doing more than average, more than regular. I went from this cute little chubby kid to this skinny fat, which is a lot better than this chunky kid. And once I was in this area, I started watching YouTube. I started watching more about men's fashion. Shout out to Alpha M. Oh my God, that man made me who I am today. I didn't have anyone to look up to. And Alpha M, that YouTuber, oh my God. I really wish to see him meet that guy one day. What an influence he had on me. I started dressing better, I started talking better, I started improving myself. In that time, I discovered this channel. It was called Charisma on Demand. I think they're still around. And I started taking notes on how celebrities talk, how this person talks, how Kevin Hart is funny, how The Rock changed his communication style. I had this red notebook around just like this one, and I would like, take notes on notes, and I would watch Peaky Blinders, and then I would watch videos on how Peaky Blinders act and how to be dominant, and it was just me investing in myself, and I was improving myself. My self-improvement was exponentially growing. I became a different person every 6 months, every 3 months. Now I've graduated high school. My high school time was still just growing me, just still getting used to everything, and no real girlfriends, just like some random relationships on like phone on Snapchat and stuff. And once, oh my God, my eye. And once I leave high school, this is time to get on apps. And I get on dating apps, and I'm not getting crazy matches, 1 or 2 every 2-3 days, and I match up with this girl. We hang out a couple times, and eventually she's like, "Oh, I like you a lot." I wasn't really into her, but I was such in a desperate need of a girlfriend that we just get into a relationship. We were in a relationship for about a year and a half, 2 years. Eventually, we just decided to cut it off. It was a pretty smooth cut off and breakup, and we just realized we weren't for each other. And I got to that point by improving myself. I was never that improvement I had from self-improvement videos, from Alpha M, from going to the gym. That was the core of my growth. A lot of you guys, a lot of Pakistani guys that I know, all they watch on TikTok is Imran Khan and politics and some stupid memes, and there is no real growth. There's no real consciousness of becoming a better man. Once I was watching all these YouTubers, I've gotten more confident. I have a different mindset now. I don't look at myself as a Pakistani kid who's a brown kid, racism. That was not even in my head who I am. I am a handsome person. I am a cool person. Even though I still have people tell me that I have this slight accent, still Pakistani accent. But that never held me back because I invested in myself. I see a lot of these Indian guys, especially, super insecure about their race. Why? Because all they did growing up was watch random gamer YouTubers, random brain rot garbage. There was no damn growth. You need to be on stoicism. You need to watch videos about confidence. You need to watch videos on your mindset. You need to read books like Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. You need to read books by Ryan Holiday. Those are the books that made me who I am today. And I am so glad that I'm in my head, and there was never a thing that, oh, me being Pakistani, that I'm a inferior person. And I'm so damn glad because I see these Indian guys just crying over, Indian, oh, people hate Indian people, oh, this, oh, Indian this, Indian that. Bro, shut up. You are the reason. It happens with Pakistani guys, brown guys in general. Oh my god, so damn insecure about their race. And that's why you're struggling in your dating world. That's why you're struggling with your mental health. Because you never invested in yourself. Sure, these guys like to invest in their looks a lot. I've seen a lot of these Indian guys looking great. That's the first step. But after that, you have to invest in your mindset. You have to invest in your mental health. Read books, watch YouTube videos. YouTube isn't just for fucking brain rot garbage. That was my journey. I'll see you next time. That was the video. Kisses always, because why not?